Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Limits Wrestling, and still to come tonight, our huge main event, only one episode away from the Elimination Chamber matchup at Unchained. It is a six-man tag team matchup. Brock Lesnar, Drew Galloway and Jeff Hardy taking on the team of CM Punk, Shawn Michaels and the NLW World Champion AJ Styles. That is still to come tonight. But up next, folks, it is a huge matchup for the X Division Championship. It is Daniel Bryan challenging the current champion Adam Cole. This matchup all came about ever since Bryan lost his title in a three-way matchup, also involving Austin Aries, to Adam Cole. That took place way back at Revenge, and tonight is the night where Bryan is going to get his rematch. 2 weeks ago on episode 45, Adam Cole was scheduled to have a one-on-one open challenge for his championship. However, that didn't come to be. He feigned an injury. It was Daniel Bryan who took up the open challenge and instead challenged John Morrison himself to a matchup which was ended by Adam Cole. Last week, Adam Cole said that he felt Daniel Bryan and John Morrison were not on his level. That provoked an angry Daniel Bryan to come out from the back and try and confront him. However, what he was confronted with was a kick to the face by John Morrison. John Morrison wants a shot at the X Division Championship. However, tonight he is banned from ringside, so it is a clean one-on-one contest. Let's take you now to highlights of that huge matchup between Bryan and Cole for the X Division Championship. We got two former Ring of Honor World Champions in that ring right now, who are both eyeing up that X Division Championship and want it badly. Adam Cole is the champion. Daniel Bryan wants to regain the title he lost at Revenge, and this matchup is underway. And this is going to be a technically sound contest, no doubt about it. You see there, Bryan with a kick up, and the Northern Lights already going to try and win it, but Adam Cole kicks out. And no John Morrison at ringside. He is banned from this one. This is going to be a clean contest as ever. And there you see that sunset flipping Aries. I should say Adam Cole almost got caught out. The reason I say Aries is because he was the man in that triple threat that Adam Cole won. And obviously we're still hoping to get some sort of update on Austin Aries. Obviously blinded earlier tonight by that fireball, but that's a different story. Right now, Adam Cole being blinded by pain. Almost a surfboard, but much more brutal, much more painful on the lower back region of Adam Cole. And Cole, worryingly for him, is on the back foot already. He slips to the outside, but Bryan is there to meet him again. That suicide dive through the second rope, and I think that Adam Cole's back of his head may have hit that steel chair there. Daniel Bryan looks to regain his title, and he's in complete control. And Bryan now goes to the top. Cole's on the floor. Goes for that headbutt, but Bryan misses. And all of the impact gets absorbed by his skull. And again, right to the back of his head. And it's well documented the concussion problems that Bryan has suffered throughout his illustrious career. And Adam Cole looking to take advantage of that, but gets an arm drag, and Bryan looking for that submission armbar, but again, lethal kick by Bryan. No nonsense. And I don't often see Bryan do this, going for a springboard maybe, but slips. And Adam Cole's there to meet him with that German suplex. And I was about to say, not only his concussion problems, but also his neck injuries that he suffered throughout his career, amplified by that German suplex, and now gonna work over the legs and the lower back region of Bryan. This Boston Crab, but now rolls out of it, and now has him held, but hooks both of those legs that time, but Bryan doesn't pin the X Division champion. Cole again on the outside, and Bryan still nursing that back injury he suffered early on, and oh my, going for that baseball slide, but Adam Cole instead with the wheelbarrow suplex into the ring apron. And I know it's cliche to say, but, well, it's a fact that it's the hardest part of the ring. That's where all the wiring is. That's where the support is. And that's where Daniel Bryan's back landed. He's in trouble. Adam Cole on the top. But instead, Bryan shakes the top rope. And Adam Cole is caught up in the Trio Woe. And Adam Cole hung upside down. And Bryan with those kicks. Adam Cole thought he had it in control, but Daniel Bryan tries to get back into this. He's been suffering in that lower back region throughout this contest. Looks to make a comeback, but a powerbomb. These men will do anything it takes to win that X Division Championship here tonight, and it's showing. He caught him out with that powerbomb, and Cole now going for the Florida Keeler kick to the back of the skull, but couldn't follow up. Bryan looking for the label lock. Adam Cole desperately trying not to hook it in. But here's a roll through by Cole, but a kick out by Bryan again. Bryan suffering. Adam Cole nearly went for those kicks, but Bryan went for the knees. But instead, Panama Sunrise. 1, 2, and Adam Cole picks up the victory. What a matchup between two of the finest in this sport. Adam Cole is still your X Division champion, but do not count Daniel Bryan out. He put on a hell of a performance, but in the end, it was Adam Cole leaving here tonight with the championship. There was where Daniel Bryan lost it, in my opinion. You saw the drop kick in the corner missing, and then that huge Panama Sunrise. Just amazing rotation. That is probably one of, if not the most difficult move to pull off in wrestling. And when he did pull it off, it is most successful, as it was here tonight. Adam Cole is still the X Division champion, baby, but Daniel Bryan will be looking to regain that title in future, I'm sure. But tonight is Adam Cole's night, and he's going to celebrate a victory over the American Dragon, and no doubt he should. It's a huge victory for Adam Cole here tonight. Well, that was a huge matchup, but there's many more great matches to happen at Unchained, and it is only one episode away. In fact, it will premiere very, very soon, and the match card is looking stacked. We have a... Hang on. What's this? Well, this wasn't scheduled on my sheet. That's The Undertaker and Big E Langston. They've got a matchup at Unchained, and Undertaker bringing out a table. Well, they've been brawling with each other numerous times over the past couple of weeks, but security breaking it up, and rightfully so. Good grief, Undertaker bringing out a table. And Undertaker's not forgiven Langston for that thrashing he gave him only a couple of weeks ago, and they're brawling here. Oh, look at this! Where the hell did Sabu come from?
1,
And Big E's the hardcore champion, and the 24/7 rule is in effect. And Sabu has just taken advantage of it to win the hardcore title. Wow! And Undertaker, once again, not letting go. He has cost Big E Langston the hardcore championship. And Sabu walking away tonight with title gold. And not only that, this is the first time we've seen Sabu since he himself was defeated by Big E at Revenge. And Sabu getting revenge along with the Undertaker. Well, Big E and Undertaker brawling yet again, and Sabu coming out, taking advantage of the 24/7 rule, winning the hardcore title. That's amazing. And what's it going to be even more amazing is going to be this Sunday at Unchained. A huge stacked card, and I'm still getting over the shock of that title victory, but nevertheless, these matches happening at Unchained. Elimination tag for the NLW tag titles. Van Dam and Raven the Champs put the titles on the line against the Lucha Dragons, the Outsiders, and the Young Bucks in a huge matchup. And we saw earlier tonight what happened when Kane threw the fireball in the face of Austin Aries. We don't know how Aries is faring, but we do know that he's definitely not going to be 100% when he takes on Bray Wyatt at Unchained. And, well, we've just seen there Undertaker costing Big E Langston the hardcore championship. Sabu returning, but Big E is going to be dead set focused on the Undertaker this Sunday at Unchained. And the women's title on the line, it is Extreme Rules. This was the stipulation that Trish Stratus requested. Earlier tonight, she returned after being assaulted and turned on by Charlotte, I should say. And the women's title going to be on the line in this huge personal feud. And you want to talk about personal, we saw earlier tonight Kurt Angle getting a measure of comeuppance against Batista, headbutting him, delivering an angle slam, saying, "You are not going to be the first person to defeat me, Batista, but we will see at Unchained." And a strap matchup. The NLW commissioner is in way over his head. We saw him earlier tonight hit Dean Ambrose in their head with a steel pipe. But this feud, this blood feud, is going to end, and it's going to end at Unchained in that strap match. He's got nowhere to run, and the only way to win is to climb up a ladder and grab the title. It is vacated for now, but this best of 5 series comes to an end at Unchained between Balor and Rollins. And of course, we cannot forget the Elimination Chamber matchup for the NLW World title. Drew Galloway, Jeff Hardy, Brock Lesnar, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk and AJ Styles gonna battle it out for the NLW World Championship, the richest prize in this business. And we've seen the Elimination Chamber participants earlier tonight trade verbal bobs, but right now they are in 6-man tag team action. It's Galloway, it's Hardy, it's Lesnar taking on the trio of Punk, Michaels and AJ. The other 5 men are in the ring, and now about to make his way to the ring. Only one more man, and that man is the NLW World Heavyweight Champion. Earlier tonight, he was very, very confident that he was going to leave the Elimination Chamber as World Heavyweight Champion. He has faced off against numerous men in the past. Most recently, Brock Lesnar. Last week, Lesnar defeated the World Champion AJ Styles, but that wasn't all. CM Punk and Shawn Michaels interfered to attack Brock Lesnar. However, as we're seeing now, wasn't very successful. But it was much more successful this past week on Metal in the Lion's Den. CM Punk had the audacity to challenge Brock Lesnar to an MMA-style cage fight, and of course he won, thanks to the help of Shawn Michaels. And even though Lesnar's on the apron right now, once CM Punk or Shawn Michaels get tagged into this one, all hell will break loose, I can guarantee it. However, it's going to be AJ, the World Champion, and Jeff Hardy starting things off here. And this past week on Metal, AJ Styles picked up a victory over Jeff Hardy, who suffered a slight blip in momentum ever since defeating Shawn Michaels at Revenge. It has to be said. And now Galloway tagged in. Irish whip off the ropes and those double elbows off of the face of AJ Styles. And the World Champion going to be a target Sunday in the chamber. But a target was placed on the forehead of Galloway that time, that kick. And Styles now. Punk wants to be tagged in, but Lesnar gets tagged in as well. And CM Punk immediately tags out to his ally, Shawn Michaels, to suffer the consequences of this beatdown by Brock Lesnar, that overhead belly-to-belly throw, and Shawn Michaels being whipped like a government mule. And CM Punk saying, "You go, Shawn, you tell him who's boss," but Shawn not doing too well at the moment, it must be said, but hangs onto the ropes and kicks himself away. Tags in AJ, and a huge uppercut by Drew Galloway, who a couple weeks ago actually pinned AJ Styles thanks to Brock Lesnar. He's on the outside now in that high-low double team maneuver by Michaels and Punk. This alliance between them once again manifesting itself here. CM Punk, now he's going to check on Shawn Michaels to see if he's okay, but Galloway's not. This huge 6-man tag team action will continue after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The 6-man tag continues. What a kick by AJ. And then the axe handle by Michaels. And the elbow from Punk. They put away Galloway already here, but Galloway still kicks out. And Galloway has been worked over during the commercial break. And well, Lesnar wants the tag. I'm sure Hardy does as well. But Galloway being pounded in the ring right now. Punk has tagged himself in, went for that knee, and then went for the Bulldog, but got thrown away. This may be the opportunity he needs to make a tag, but in comes Michaels to break it up again. All 6 of these guys going to be competing in that Elimination Chamber at Unchained. And this, the final episode before that event. Drew Galloway at a major disadvantage. He just gets stomped in the stomach. And now Michaels on the top, goes for the elbow drop but misses. And Galloway now has an opening. Can he make the tag that he so desperately needs? Lesnar has his huge arm stretched out for him. Michaels is dazed and Galloway makes the tag. And now clobbering Michaels in the back of the skull. And here comes the Alliance member of Shawn Michaels, who just gets thrown to the outside. Punk away for the meantime. And there's a German suplex. And Lesnar delivers a second in the trifecta. Look at Michaels trying to escape. But no such escape is going to take place. And there's the world champion AJ Styles on the apron. Makes the tag now. Lesnar didn't see it. Oh, while he celebrates, gets kicked in the face. And AJ may be celebrating too early. Is he going to get a revenge victory over him? But no! Hardy tags himself in. And the twist of fate. And AJ, the world champion, is down. Is Jeff Hardy going to avenge the loss he suffered to AJ this past week? Oh, metal, no, there's the Pele. And now Galloway has a moment to refresh himself, tags himself back in. And now Hardy on the rampway and a kick by Punk. And Hardy comes crashing to the concrete. And there's Shawn Michaels to see how his buddy Punk is doing. But there's Brock Lesnar and oh my. Well, that's a wise decision for those guys. And CM Punk and Shawn Michaels are actually running out of the building and Lesnar's chasing them. Meanwhile, the two legal men in the ring, Galloway and AJ, goes for that Claymore kick to put it away. But AJ moved out of the way and Galloway is now caught up in the trio. Whoa! And the Styles Clash from AJ.
1, 2, 3.
And the world champion picks up a victory over the man who beat him several weeks ago. AJ Styles, the world champion, defeats Drew Galloway in the 6-man tag. And despite his partners deserting him, it seems, AJ Styles is still on top. But for how much longer? We know that Elimination Chamber can produce a variety of scenarios. We don't know if he's going to enter first, last. We don't know if he's going to be injured heading into that event. That's one of the key things about the Elimination Chamber. It's unpredictability. But tonight, AJ Styles with a huge spurt in momentum. He pins Drew Galloway, and Galloway, despite having a successful victory over the world champion a couple weeks ago, tonight suffers a blip of momentum heading into the Elimination Chamber out Unchained. And well, I know the Hardys down. Hang on. Oh, and they're back. Well, Lesnar went to chase Punk and Michaels, but it looks as if they were waiting for him behind the curtain to attack. And AJ in the ring. What the hell are they doing now? Oh my... He's on... No way. He's on the show, my God! Powerbomb off the stage! And Brock Lesnar arguably was the favourite in this chamber. But CM Punk and Shawn Michaels, this alliance has taken out the beast. We will see you at the Elimination Chamber. We will see you at Unchained.